turn the power on. Stupid undead bastard.
Hey guys, Zypher here. So, judging from the video title, there is clearly something I wanted to talk about, which I typically do not do. So let's hope I can not fuck it up. If I keep going quiet, that's because I'll be trying to concentrate. Because this map is more of a difficult one. This is Backlot by Conviction NDR or Conviction DR, like here. Backlot by Conviction DR. Whoa. Yeah. That. But I wanted to talk about high rounds. What it means to be a good zombies player. Because so far, there hasn't been too much I've talked about, in all honesty. One sec, is there a key here? I'm not getting the M4. Ooh. Cool, I'll get somewhat of a challenge. I have played this map a lot. So, yeah. And there's a few things, in my opinion, that make a good zombies player. Could you not? It's not high rounds. It's, well, for one, being able to know your map, your surroundings, be able to use your weapons, know how to set things up, risk management, knowing risk versus reward. Like, that was a nuke. I didn't really need it. Yeah, the points would be nice, but I would get more points for killing all those zombies, and it would be less risky just to kill them all. Thus, I just shot them all. Basic stuff like that. Most people would see the nuke and go straight forward, which it's generally not needed. And one thing I've noticed, mainly starting off here in World at War, but it's been getting worse and worse. I don't really want to call out any YouTube channels, but if you guys also follow other zombie YouTubers, you kind of know what guys in general I'm meaning. And it's guys who go for those high rounds. And they're perceived as good because of it. I'm not saying it doesn't take a decent amount of skill to get up there. But after a point, it honestly, there's no point. The zombies get arbitrarily stronger. So you getting to round 742 or some arbitrary number like that makes no difference. There is no point to it other than saying, hey, I made it to this round. But it does nothing. It doesn't prove you're good. It just shows that you can run around in a circle for 7 hours, or you've got a strong enough weapon to be able to sit like right here and kill everything for said 7 hours. That's it. And I mainly think training zombies, which is an important skill, kiting them, is to blame. Like, it's been the reason, like, with maps mainly in Shinanuma, training started becoming more and more popular. Whereas now, especially for solo play, it is the go-to way to play the game. Mainly when solo, even when you're playing with a bunch of friends. Why? I don't get that. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit biased, but like my zombie credentials I've started playing around when World at War came out. Around 2008 into 2009. I didn't have any of the DLC. I started playing a lot of Nocturne and Toten, and I got good at it. But I just played a lot of Noct and started doing better and better. When I started playing with a friend, I was pretty bad at that point. I didn't know how to risk manage. I didn't save my points. I ran around spending all of my points in the box. I didn't buy perks. I didn't, I wasn't point savvy, wasn't efficient with my guns. I wouldn't keep them around. I would get rid of them immediately. I wouldn't stick to wall guns. A lot of stuff that now I do without even thinking. Like right now, for example, I know there's no zombies behind me. There's no way anything can spawn behind me. It's all going to be in front of me. I've got a wall weapon that I can buy more ammo for. Insta-kill means I can one-shot him and I can swap to this. I can commentate on my actions because I know exactly what I'm going to do before I even do it because it's second nature to me. And I could not do that. Now it's a dog round. One sec. Is our key here? Cool. I can trade this out and get myself an AK-47. Good shit. So, after a round, I started playing a lot of Doris and stuff with my friend. We would get to around 20 or so. Some pretty good shit. But, again, I wasn't too good at it. Up until around Black Ops 1 came out, which was 2010. At that point, I got the game and started playing that solo. A lot. Got to the point where I started helping carry people up to around 20 to 25. Couldn't really hit around 30, but again, I was still fairly new to the perks and all of that. But it got to the point where I was able to consistently hit around 30 on solo. I would normally quit around that point because I got bored, but I've hit around 40, 50, 60. I've done it. It's boring to do it, but I've done it. And at that point, yeah, seeing people get to around 115, like the Syndicate Project, that was cool. That was like, wow, he's so much better than me. But he was just doing the same thing I was. That's it. He was just able to stay more entertained. And the game wasn't boring him. But it was boring me. So then it slowly went into getting really good at Black Ops 1 zombies. Black Ops 2 came around. Yeah, I have not played Black Ops 3. I've had no interest as of yet. But yeah, I've played from World at War to Black Ops 2. I've played every map. And they just... it's a lot of the same thing. So I'm wondering why people still cling on to the idea that high rounds are impressive. I see somebody go, oh, I made it to round such and such with this Wunderweapon or Wonder Weapon. I don't know. I don't care. And they think it's impressive, and they've got people who say it's impressive. I guess it's impressive. You're able to keep yourself entertained for 12 hours at a time. Good on ya. But other than that, what are you doing? Nothing. You're not doing anything. Just running in a circle. So, I don't know. I know there are people who cannot make it to round 30. I know there are people who are genuinely bad at the game. And I could help with that. I'm thinking about what I would need to cover. Kind of teach people. I don't know if it'll pan out. But it would be a good resource. But I do want to see the stigma of high rounds are impressive. I want that to die. Because it's pointless. And then it brings legitimately good zombies players who play with a ton of people, who consistently play solo maps like this and do fine. And yes, I am tooting my horn a little bit here. But I want to know why it's still around. Like, why people still care about high rounds. Treyarch isn't helping, in all honesty, making higher rounds easier to get to at every map. And I don't quite get that. But it's their game.
That ain't good.
But still, it just... So I'm gonna have to go back here. I'm trying to find that timey-wimey detector with the doctor over there in the TARDIS. And I'm just gonna miss every shot ever. That's cool. Not really a big deal though. Okay, it's not here. I should have reloaded there, but in all honesty, it's half a mag. I'm fine. You know, 9 rounds, but whatever. And I could, if people really wanted to see, showing that I could easily get to high rounds, but if you saw the It's Alive Part 1 and Part 2, which, apologies for the length in between both of them. I'll try to do them one after another or something. But it would literally just be that round 30 thing, but for an extra like 7 parts of me literally just running around. That's all high rounds are. That's all you do. And in all honesty, that isn't fun. Thank you. My microphone and its pop filter is kind of in the way, so I'm trying to move those around. And I realized that It's Alive was a bit louder than I would have liked. I'll see if I can balance the volume a little bit better for that. Excuse minor fuck-ups here and there. This map is pretty nice. There is a higher difficulty, but I don't know. I can't remember. I think I've got it set on that. I think. I don't know. If I don't, I'll just play through the map again another time on the harder difficulty. And I'm trying to remember what exactly it does. I don't really think it does much. So this is just your stock zombies. This is dumb right here. I should not be doing this. Okay, I don't know where the gnome is over there. So I'm still, I don't know, if you guys really want to see me make it to a high round, I might do it. Just to show, hey, here's proof that I can do it. Even though I doubt you need it. But hey, it'd be cool for you guys to see, I guess. Let's just fucking buy this. So I still need to find the timey-wimey shit. This is stupid. You should not be doing what I'm doing. But in all honesty, I don't care. So, I'm gonna do it. Oh wait, it can be in here. Woo. I will find your timey-wimey detector. I'm gonna try to keep a zombie or two, and I'm gonna run off and look for it. That's why I hate crawlers. And also, you don't panic if you're fucked. Yep, so much for keeping a crawler. That one's completely my fault.